The New York Jets have signed a big man in the middle of their defense and added another layer of depth to the interior defensive line. The Jets already had a pretty impressive interior defensive line led by Quinnen Williams, but they are adding another big man with pretty good history. That's Sheldon Rankins. Sheldon Rankins, formerly a high draft pick of the New Orleans Saints, has been a very productive run stuffer for the Saints the past few seasons. Last year, he was a bit beat up, only played 12 games. He's not known for his pass rushing prowess, only 1.5 sacks, but what he does provide is a really good run stuffer. Big, powerful guy in the middle of a defense. And the Saints have consistently, over the past 3 to 4 years, been one of the best, if not the best, run defense in the NFL. Big reason for that has been Sheldon Rankins. I think when you look at Douglas and Robert Saleh, what they like is they like big dudes. They like big people on the offensive line and the defensive line. And I think a fundamental aspect of what they believe in is toughness, power on the offensive and defensive lines. And investing in Sheldon Rankins makes some sense because with the scheme change in New York, losing a guy like Henry Anderson and some of those depth interior guys that you have lost, it does make sense because Rankins has been successful in this kind of front with New Orleans and has been one of the premier run stuffers in the NFL. So it makes a lot of sense to take some pressure off Quinnen Williams, to take some pressure off of these younger interior pass rush types, Franklin Myers, these kind of guys. It makes sense. Also, Carl Lawson coming off the edge. I think one of the biggest priorities for the Jets was, let's get better on the offensive and defensive lines. And I think we've seen that, specifically on the defensive line. Huge thing here is, with the Seattle scheme defense that Robert Saleh's sure to bring to the Jets, it's very important to have a great defensive line. It is extremely important. I know they've been known for the Legion of Boom, but that's always been a mirage. It's always been about how good their pass rush has been with 4, how good they can stop the run. And that is what the Jets are looking to build now. And I think that's why they bring in Sheldon Rankins. Now, the deal here is 2 years, $17 million, up to $17 million. It does feel a bit expensive, in my opinion. If he can stay healthy, though, I feel it will be worth it. I feel part of the reason he did get as much money as he got is because he was a 12th overall pick in 2016. So with the high draft price, the high draft stock, the memory of him being this high draft pick, and the elite play he has shown in some seasons, it does somewhat make sense the price he got. I would have preferred to maybe go after somebody that a little bit less money, but I get it. Like, when you're analyzing these things, you have to balance everything. And I think Rankins is a good fit. I think Rankins is going to help them versus the run. He's going to help their depth, and he's going to make them a better defensive line and therefore a better defense. At the same time, is he slightly overpaid? Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you Jets fans think. Do you think this Sheldon Rankins investment was the right investment? Would you have preferred maybe putting this money to the edge pass rush or maybe into the secondary? That's definitely a question to be asked. But given how much money the Jets have, they really don't have to sway either way. They can kind of afford everything. So Jets fans, let me know what you think of Sheldon Rankins to New York.